Initially, let me say that I am not that sound in English. There may be some problems. Please forgive me. Okay, we all know about Paul. He's, and all, we also know about his qualities and his abilities. And when we speak about him, his conversion, his dedication, we have many points to say about him. We know that he has studied from Gamaliel, well versed in all languages, expert is in studies, and also he was well in his physics too. But until he has becoming Paul, we all know that both are same. For our convenience, I'm saying like that. Until he becoming Paul, he was unaware that where to use it or how to use it. It was a question mark in before him. He was totally unaware that how to use its talents and his abilities. And once we know that he met the Lord at Damascus, and later on his life has changed. In Acts chapter 9, we can see that Saul's conversion and all. So, and later on we can see that he has been persecuted for Jesus Christ. He has been persecuted for Jesus Christ. His life has been changed all around. So, even after all these persecutions, we can see that what Paul is saying is in Philippians chapter 3, verses 1. He says that finally, my brothers and sisters, rejoice in the Lord. Finally, my brothers and sisters, rejoice in the Lord. As a youth, we must be able to say this. And as I said, the verse 21, we can see that for me, living is Christ and dying is gain. And how to live in Christ or life in Christ? How can it be done for us? To have a fruitful life, we must be able to build our life in Christ. That is what it said in verses 21. For me, living is Christ and dying is gain. So what does it mean by living in Christ? We declare gospel through our life. We ourselves becoming the fifth gospel. 1 month before, I have went to Trivandrum and met Robin Chaplin, and we both went to meet a guy named Sajid. His both legs are paralyzed. He was staying in the same bed past 5 years. Hudson told we can go there and spend some time with him. We went with him and talked with him for some time. And he shared all experience. Am I audible now? Can anyone please raise the hand? Yeah. So he shared all experience of past 5 years when he was in bed. He has gone through even in a situation when worms come from his wounds. He has gone through such many bad situations and all. When we went there, the key was kept near the window. The door was locked. He told just get in and come inside. We went in and spent some time. And while coming back, Hassan told me to pray. And when I wake up for prayer, I saw a Bible beneath his blanket. I saw a Bible. While seeing a Bible, we can see that does he uses it regularly or he keeps it there just as everyone keeps. So when he noticed that I'm seeing his Bible, he said to me, അച്ഛാ ഈ വേദപുസ്തകം ഉള്ളത് കൊണ്ട് മാത്രമാണ് കഴിഞ്ഞ 5 വർഷം ഞാൻ ഇങ്ങനെ കിടന്നത്. അച്ഛാ ഈ വേദപുസ്തകം ഉള്ളത് കൊണ്ട് മാത്രമാണ് കഴിഞ്ഞ 5 വർഷം ഞാൻ ഇങ്ങനെ കിടന്നത്. ആൻഡ് ലേറ്റർ ഓൺ ഹി ആഡഡ് വൺ മോർ വേർഡ്. അച്ഛാ ഞാൻ ക്രിസ്തുവിലാ ജീവിക്കുന്നത്. അച്ഛാ ഐ ലീവ് ഇൻ ക്രൈസ്റ്റ്. I really shocked by hearing this, because a guy who is able to see only the ceiling fan past 5 years, unable to move himself, and he gone through all his suffering, and he's saying that I lives in Christ. As a youth, can we say that are we living in Christ? Or for this, we must be able to take up some challenges. And we all know that during these days, can we say that I live in Christ? Let our lives should be a model for that. And to all our youths and our generations, all we must be able to show ourselves that we are living in Christ experience. So how can we make ourselves live in Christ? In verses 22 and 23, you can see that if I am to live in the flesh, that means fruitful labor for me, and I do not know which I prefer. I am hard pressed between the two. My desire is to depart and be with Christ, for that is far better. So be with Christ. That is far better. Let's give our priorities, set our priorities, give our priorities to Christ, with Christ, or be in Christ. In our modern world, we have many options and all. We must be prioritized to be with Christ and in Christ. And also we must be able to move on in Christ experience through our life. Let me ask one question. Can anyone raise your hands for who you have all same character in home, in church, in your society, in your college, in all 4 places? Do you have the same character? We know that we can't raise the hand for that, right? Yes, we know that. But the same question, if we ask to a parents at home, the mother or father will reply like this, that as Lord said about Job, even a pole, such a good certificate will be given by your parents. And if you ask the same question to the neighbors, they will say that avanoru taraya. And when we came directly to the college or our workplace, avanoru koodaraya. So we must be able or keep going on in our Christ experience throughout all in our places. We must to try, or we must to practice it, and such that we must be try to do this. And also, to be live in Christ, we must have a good faith in Christ. Faith can be defined in 2 types: faith in Jesus and faith of Jesus. Faith in Jesus and faith of Jesus. Let me tell you a story. All the arrangements were done for a guy's marriage engagement, and late night, one day before that night, when they are praying in the home, this boy's friends came to home, and they told to this guy some news about the girl he is going to marry and about her past. It's better to avoid this marriage. And then when the parents heard this, they told, thank God, you shows us everything on the perfect time. And the boy heard this, he replied that, Dad, this is not shown by God, and this is not the right time. And they started many discussions, and then parents thought that let's go and meet Achan. When they went to Achan and they talked to Achan also asked the same question: why are you sticking on to the same thing when we know about all the facts? Then the boy replied, Achan, that girl met up with a mistake in our past life, and God is decided to give her a chance to correct her life. And also, He chose me to be part in this game. And Lord is choosing me to be part in this game. And why should I say no? When God is deciding to me to be a part in this game, then why should I say no? And then later on, Achan says the like this that now this guy smells like Jesus. Now this guy smells like Jesus. How does our faith is in this world? Do we smell like Jesus, or are we able to share our Christ experience or pass this good manner to our guys or our colleagues or friends? We must be able to do this Christ experience and parts. And second part, we all know that having a in Christ experience or living in Christ is not that easy or an easy walkover. There are many struggles and sufferings. We can see the life of Paul itself. When we see that, who had a smoothful or easy life, Saul or Paul? Who had the easy life? We know that definitely say that Saul had the easy walker of and life. And similarly, while we seeing that when did he suffered more, with Christ or without Christ? When did he suffer more? We can see that he has suffered more when he was with Christ. But even on over all these sufferings, he was able to say that for me, living is Christ and dying is a gain. We must be ready to accept this suffering more divinely. We all know about Bobby Jos Katikad Achan. Achan usually don't use this word suffering. Rather than this suffering, he uses sacrifice. Suffering and sacrifice. Then it had some divine meaning to that. Some more divine meaning when we accept everything, all the sufferings in some divine manner, it becomes more beautiful and more fruitful. So let us try ourselves to live in Christ and keep going on in Christ engagements and to be a fifth gospel in our society, our friends. Let's accept all struggles in midst of all the problems and all. Let's be with Christ, in Christ, and show some good manners to all. Maybe you have seen about Nandu Mahadeva. I will show him one second. He's a guy basically from Trivandrum. He was suffering from cancer past 4 years. Because of cancer, he was about to remove his leg. Even in his bed, he was able to encourage many cancer patients to a program called Adijeevanam. And he was a role model for many guys. And also, he was just 26 years old. And when his biopsy report came, he said that I am not going to treat this as a cancer. I'm just going to treat this as just a cold. And he encouraged many cancer patients and motivated many of them. Like this, we must be able to encourage many of them, like showing good life practices and all. Sadly, today morning, he passed away. So even a guy with 26 years age, he was able to bring many changes in the society by living or showing good practices and living in Christ. So as a youth, we can make many changes in these pandemic times. We can support many of them. We can be a gospel. Let us live in Christ and show some good manners and live. And for that, may the God bless us to be live like a Christ in these pandemic days. Thank you.